Nettie the Stands here. I'm not gonna do my impaling or whatever goofy shit I do. This video I wanted to make, I've had a bunch of people ask me about the preset that I use for my Fractal FM9. And I thought I'd make a video and just kind of show you, explain to you what I'm doing. The way I got my rig running right now, I have basically two rigs. I call it the small rig and the big rig. The small rig is where I'll just use my FM9 pedal board that's got everything on that pedal board, and then I'll run that. I won't use a cab block. I'll run the FM9 into my Fryet 292 power amp into a cabinet that I have loaded with the bottom two speakers are very old vintage G12T75 Celestians, and the top two speakers are UK made vintage 30s. The 75s are what I have mic'd up when I play live. So that's my small rig that I'll go when I'm playing smaller clubs and such. The big rig consists of the FM9 pedal board, and then I do a line out of the pedal board into my big rack, and then I have two older Marshall JMP 100 watt heads that I had modified by Jeremy over at Ground Zero Ampworks, and I run two half stacks. And the FM9 gets piped directly into the PA because I use that for my clean sound and some sound effects. And then the two 412 cabinets get a mic on each one of those, stereo, panned hard left, hard right. So the FM9 patch that I'm using, after just, you know, when you get into this fractal stuff, you know, you can spend hours and hours and hours tweaking and doing this and find, you know, whatever. I found this, or I tried that. And it seems the preset that I'm using now seems to work the best for me and what I do. And I'm running the USA Pre-LD2 red amp. So I uploaded the preset onto the Fractal Axe Exchange. If you look for me on the Fractal Axe Exchange, I'm there under Nettie Stands, and it will say USA. Let me tell you exactly what it's going to say so I don't confuse it. It'll say USA 2 for Axe Exchange. That's the preset I'm currently running. That's what this is. And I'm still kind of getting used to this guitar. I'm going to be making a video about this guitar eventually. This is a Tokai Explorer that I had a lot of work done to. I picked it up off a reverb from some guy in Australia. I put this guitar up any Gibson any day of the week. So we're talking my FM9 preset. So this is my main preset. I might need some work done on this guitar. A couple of dead notes. Whatever. So this is my my Fractal FM9 preset. So yeah, this is, I wanted to make a quick video. Now, for anyone that was, hey, what are you using? What amp? What cabinet? This and that. It's all up on the Axe Exchange. It's called, once again, it is called the USA 2 for Axe Exchange on Netty Stands. I'm there on the Fractal Axe Exchange. So I wanted to share my preset with anyone that might be interested in downloading it, tweaking it, whatever. So the only difference between this preset and like when I'm running the small rig is I just don't use the cabinet block. I have that disabled when I'm running my power amp. But when I'm running the big rig, I use the cab block because that's getting piped right into the PA system. And I have like three different presets that all revolve around this main preset, just because I have to use so many different sounds and such for the band I'm playing in. So, you know, this is my main rhythm channel. This is like the rhythm channel I'm using 90% of the time. And then on the preset that I uploaded for you guys, we got a clean sound. I only use a clean sound for like 2 songs, and it's just like intros, so it's. So you got, I believe that's in scene 4. Scene 2 is my solo channel. And when you dive into my presets, my scenes and such, I use, except for my chorus, I have a very heavy chorus going. I found that I really like that Dimension 1 thing inside the Fractal. Other than that, everything else I use very, very subtly. I mean, for my solo channel, it's just basically my rhythm channel with a little bit of delay. And this is how much delay I'm using. You hear? Barely. You hear that? Barely. I just feel that works for me. And then I also use I have a heavy 500 millisecond delay that I use for certain things. And that's a very heavy delay because that's just the effect that I use, and it's just I click it on, I do what I do, and then I click it back to the rhythm channel. What else do we got here? We got my flange. I use a flange for. And what else we got here? Oh, we got Zombie. That's for a song that we do where I'm playing the rhythm, and it's kind of like somewhat distorted. 7 is a Paralyzer. We do that song Paralyzer, and this is the scene I use for it. So it's got a little bit of a delay, a little less distortion, a little bit of delay. And I do play that a little bit. I'm not saying I'm playing it sloppy. I'm playing it very loose, so it sounds like it might be a little sloppy, but I'm just playing it very loose. You know, I'm just too many guys out there right now that are just like. I mean, you go on YouTube or whatever format that these guys are posting on, and I mean, some of these guys and girls, women, are just doing insane stuff that I couldn't even compete with what they're doing. I'm not even trying to compete with them. You know, I do what I do. I'm happy with what I do, and if people enjoy it, great. If they don't, yeah, I'm sorry. You know, what are you gonna do? So there you got it. That's my preset, the USA Pre LD2 Red, whatever that is. I think it's a Mesa Boogie model. I'm not sure, but now you have it. Go to Axe Exchange, look up Netty Stands. It'll say USA 2 for Axe Exchange. That's my preset. So now you have my preset. Next video I do will be about this guitar. So, late.